If the doctor concludes that weighing me is medically necessary in order to prescribe medication, you can do so once my appointment has concluded and the appropriate treatment type has already been established. Otherwise, I do not consent to being weighed today.
Hey, it's Mexican Ed with another video. Remember the last time you tried to school your doctor about what's best for you? Yeah, me neither.
Alright, let's have you step up on the scale. Actually, I would like to decline being weighed today. No. Must have BMI.
Have a gander at the caption on the screen. It says, most properly educated medical professionals will accept this and write patient declined on your chart. And she bases this statement on what exactly? Empirical research? Who is she to say what constitutes properly educated or not? It'd be a real shame to lump a group of people and judge them based on something you deem unacceptable.
If the doctor concludes that weighing me is medically necessary in order to prescribe medication, you can do so once my appointment has concluded and the appropriate treatment type has already been established. Otherwise, I do not consent to being weighed today. Okay.
For the record, I could give two dirty dookies about someone being fat or skinny or short or tall for that matter. A-holes are like hoodies. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and they're usually basic as fuck. And nothing says basic like having your little Karen script ready to go like you're Meryl Streep or some shit.
And if the doctor does conclude that weighing me is medically necessary, I would also like to request that my weight be communicated by number on my chart and not by BMI or weight class, and I would prefer that that number not be communicated to me in any way over the course of my visit, and that includes on my end of appointment paperwork. If your doctor specifically asks why you've made these requests, simply say this. I found that focusing on weight is more detrimental to my health and I'm no longer weighing myself. I'd like to continue this approach in the doctor's office as we focus on health independent of weight.
Here's the thing. Do you live your life the way that you want? By all means, if you want to put your fingers in your ears and go nah 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 about important things because it might hurt your feelings, then do it. But don't tell others how they should live their lives. Here's a nugget. The world is way meaner than you think, and something tells me you wouldn't last very long outside of your entitled little bubble. Imagine the outright audacity you must have to walk your ass into a doctor's place of practice and tell them how they should do their job. Don't take my blood pressure. If it's too high, it might hurt my feelings. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your actual health doesn't give a flying fifi about your feelings. That's why doctors give out diagnoses and not hugs, because that's their job, and I don't see how personal feelings should or would negate a proper checkup and or diagnosis and or treatment. If you're cool with that, go crazy. Oh wait, too late. There's nothing like doing a disservice to your health in the long run because you can't deal with something in the present. Please, doctor, don't tell me I have cancer. I'm a Scorpio and our moons don't align. I will never get those who don't want to know the truth about things. I'd rather someone be a dick and tell me the truth than have someone sugarfoot around some bullshit because they think they're going to hurt my feelings. Because that's what this is about, right? Feelings. Speaking of feelings, have a look at this video and tell me where you spot her hypocrisy.
What I eat on Tuesday delivery edition.
I'm sorry, but where the fuck are all her comments containing unsolicited health advice from strangers?
Why is it okay for this girl to trash this other girl's choices? Because the responses to her post don't align with what this girl gets on hers? Seems a little thin-phobic if you ask me. Parading your personal choices to others like they are the one and only way screams self-righteousness with a side of my way or the highway. I bet hanging out with this girl is probably about as much fun as sitting next to a crying baby on a plane. And like a baby on a plane, this girl is probably full of shit too. I'm Mexican Ed and I'm a little messed up in the head.
They call me Mexican Ed, I'm a little messed up in the head, and I'm a talking shit tonight to the voices in my head.
So I just found something out. So I never knew that your hair grows from up here. I never knew that. I always thought that your hair grows from right here and it just grows and grows and grows. Is there hair in my head? Like actually like in there? Where's it coming from? Like I'm scared for real. I don't know. Like is it like in my forehead? Like is there hair there? I always thought it grew from here. I always thought I've always had this hair on top. But it's different? What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?